Ain't no party like a Greenleaf party because a Greenleaf party don't NERDSoul. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bring that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, On Screen. You know the show, you know the family, you know the church. Let's get into Greenleaf. And off the top, before I even get started, let's talk about Paddy. Oh, Paddy. That's right. Tell him, Paddy. Yo, look, we never knew who the friend was going to be, but now that we know it's Paddy, yo, I'm down. I'm down for this all day. Now, at the same time, she gave her straight up the wrong advice because she ain't taking no church. I'm just letting you know right now, Lady May ain't taking no church. That's not happening. Don't even put that stuff all up in the head. Because it's not going to happen. She going to try to get that church. The deacons that already been like, yo, look, when this whole fraction and fissure and all that go on, we about to give it to Gigi. But let's slide that to the side because Paddy was just a small part. This whole episode had a huge party that kind of consumed everything around that. Everything revolved around it and all that. So we're going to get into that. And it's a nice party. It's not a bad party. It's a fun shindig. It's church-ish kind of, because you know you have the church people there, but it's definitely a little more relaxed than if it was at Calvary itself. You know, you can see, you know, the dinnerware is a little bit different. It's a little more, you know, a little more secular, if you will, you know, and then, you know, people getting a little bit more toasty than they probably would on church grounds. So that makes for a very interesting mixture of people and their attitudes. And we might as well go in and get started with Lady May. I mean, the whole night, old girl kept telling, look, she had it stamped on her forehead, we're done. Like husband brought out old friends, brought out Jacob, we're done. Did this amazing speech where he broke down like my soul and I was going to be on a lonely road by myself, but then I tied my soul to this woman whose piety is so amazing. And she even dropped a tear. I saw that she was even crying on it, but she was like, cry not, we're done. And you want to know why she's saying we're done? Because she thinks she's going to have this takeover. That's right. She on that Jay-Z status right now. Paddy done put it in her head that she gonna come and take over the whole church. She like, you know, look, everybody else, when they get divorced, the man keep the church. But this time, I'ma change it. I'ma keep the church. I'm just gonna let you know, I don't think it's gonna go down like that. But skip all that. We ain't got time to worry about that. Let's talk about that hashtag light skin love. It looks like everything's good. You know, they had a little rocky moment. But Gigi and your boy Darius seem good now, you know what I'm saying? He at the house, zipping up dresses and stuff, going and meeting people. They're like, when you come into church, oh, it's so nice to see you. But let me tell you one thing that I thought was wow, was your girl Miss Cross's comment. Like, I was like, ain't that a little bit forward? That's a little bit wild for her to be saying in front of everybody else, talking about somebody wanting a little snack, all right? All I'm saying is, if you see someone who has a significant other, and they're attractive or whatever, you don't come out your mouth like that, especially at some event like this. What are you doing? Keep it in your head, all right? Keep the thought in your head. Don't be saying it. What kind of person are you to say something like that? But of course, we know Miss Cross is probably trying to get a rise out of Gigi. You know, she's working her little maneuveristic ways. Yes, maneuveristic. That's mine. Maneuveristic ways and different machinations to be able to take down the Greenleaf family. And she probably figured Darius is another open door into that. You know what I'm saying? She pretty, he pretty, it all work out. Maybe she could slide in and get him to cheat or something like that. Who knows? I don't know, but she's still working on a bishop at this time. And speaking of the bishop, I honestly feel kind of bad for him because this whole divorce thing, May started it. May originally started this divorce thing. And he was he was kind of trying to fire back to see if he could just get her to act right. And it went a little too far. So, you know, he still loves Lady Mae. He still cares for her. He still wants her around. But it doesn't seem to be working out exactly like he wants it to work. So we'll see where this goes. I don't think they're going to break up, man. This show is nothing without Bishop and Lady Mae. But you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with that. Now, guys, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff we got to get to in just a second, because you know where I gotta go. You know where I gotta go. That's right, I'm a new dad, so you know where I got to go. But of course, first, KURO Brand is gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. Once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now let's go on and get into Zora. Zora been tripping, all right? I'm gonna put straight up, got up on Twitter, who is the most butt whoopable child? Who deserves the most butt whoopingness energy? Is it Tariq from Power or Zora from Greenleaf? Because right now, Zora she about to get popped, all right? I'm just saying, I ain't saying you gotta abuse your kids. The little pop, all right? At least a pop, all right? Because she is habitual line stepped all season, all right? All season, like, all right, look, straight up, Zora's always got into trouble. She's always been sneaky and doing this, that, and the third. But now she is habitual line stepping. And I don't know if that's anything that I can stand for. I'm just saying I can't stand for that. Even when I was younger, I knew there was a line with my parents like, don't pass that line. And whether it's with Sophia, whether it's with her mom, her dad, they told her not to go upstairs. She went upstairs. She get on other people's computer. First thing, don't get on my computer, all right? Don't get on my computer. I got my computer set up perfectly for my usage. I got my tabs set up. I got my program set up. I got my shortcut set up. Don't touch my stuff. I want it just how it is. But also the whole jumping in her mama face thing. Look, so check it out. True story. One time I jumped up in my mama's face. She punched me in my face. I'm just saying Zora might get hit. I know this TV, but look, don't outplay your position. But let's ease up, because I got something else kind of hot and contested to get to. But a quick question to you guys about the whole episode, but this in general. How do you feel about rich pastor parties? You know, if your pastor had a crib this big and land this vast, how would you feel about going to a party there? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're one of the people at the church that's living in like a studio box. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel about going to this kind of event? How would you feel about hearing about this type of event? How you feel about them rich pastor parties? I don't know. I just want to get y'all input. Holler at me down in them comments. But we ain't got time to worry about rich pastor parties. We got to talk about your girl Charity and Kev. Straight up, I love how Kev rolled up in the party. All right, now we know this party is all highfalutin, right? Everybody got champagne flutes, walk around smiling. They got good music and flowers. He rolled up in there in a t-shirt like, where Charity at? Where Charity? Huh? Where she at? And I love how he was always looking around corners like she was just gonna be, hidden in a box or something there. And the funny thing is, homegirl is still running this lie about I'm on tour. Even when Gigi called her, she didn't even get straight up with her. She was like, I'm on tour. She was like, hold up. She was like, Kevin's right here. He said he called your bar. You ain't on no tour. She was like, oh, well, I'm just doing me. He went out and did his thing. First, don't worry about what someone else did. All right? We talk about you. Also, what Kevin did and what you did are not equal. Here's why. Kevin left the child with your family in safe hands. He did not transport said child across state lines into some I don't even know where the baby at. Do you know where the baby at? Did you see it? Did you see a babysitter? I ain't seen no babysitter. She said there was a registered babysitter, a registered nurse or whatever, completed, registration or certified babysitter. We ain't seen them. I can't just be trusting that baby to anybody. That baby is in the same place that the Power baby is. All right, both them kids they just out in the script ether somewhere. Who knows when we'll see that baby again? But let's get back to the focus. How do you guys feel about Kevin calling the cops? Because at the end of the episode, they rolled up like, is your name Charity? Lounge singing Charity, singing like she ain't got nothing better to do. She's singing, all right, think about this. She went from her issue with Kevin, took her from being on tour with, I don't know, whatever top gospel lady that was. I don't remember. But anyway, she was going to be on tour. Now she's singing at some like golf resorts lobby with a whole bunch of people just drinking tea and chilling. That is not an equivalent. That is a far fall from grace. And I know her sister's name, but we ain't gonna go there. We are not gonna go there. All I'm saying is, Charity, you're bugging. You need to get your life together. 1, you can't preach. 2, you can't be leaving your baby anywhere you want to. And 3, you can't do you because you got a baby. You can do you if like your child is like at least like, let's say your child's like 15, 16. Then you can kind of do you because, you know, your child can kind of sort of, you know, they can get dressed on their own and, you know, kind of like make their own sandwich or something like that. But you can't do you when your baby ain't even 1 yet. Is the baby 1? I don't know. Y'all holler at me in the comments. Let me know how old this baby is. But it's still a baby. But with all that said, the bottom line is she better bring that baby home because Kev ain't playing. All right, Kev is about to come with the full force of the Judiciary Committee. All right, up on that baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, last I want to touch on real quick that romance in the whip. You know what? I like that scene. Here's why. Sophia was like, you know what? This is too far for me. I want to chill. And then her man was like, you know what? I'm out. You know what? I'ma chill. He ain't trying to push. He ain't trying to act crazy. He was just like, you know what? I'm out. Let's all cool off. I'ma go home and you be cool. And I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, teenagers, you know, you've been a teenager. I've been a teenager. We always get into our things, but knowing where that line is, or if you feel where that line is, and being able to express that, and then both parties being like, you know what? All right, cool, no doubt. I see where you're coming from. I'ma chill on it. I thought that was nice. I'm not sure if that goes down like that in real life all the time, but I thought it was nice. So guys, holla at me. I'ma holla at you down in them comments. Let's talk about Greenleaf. I'm psyched. This was a good episode, man. From the busybody at the church chirping all around the party to asking Gigi to be the pastor, and from Charity chilling at the pool with no baby in sight. Look, this show is right up my alley. So before I bounce, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RBA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, if you are ever gonna go out of town and sing on some kind of stage or in front of any type of people, don't let it be for free. Peace.